Okay, there we go. With this one, the other part that kills me is like you have to start all over, all the likes you built up and everything, and then people leave. There's no attention span. You're like, I'll just go somewhere else. So anyways, this one I picked because it had the larger sensor, so the low light on it. Yeah, so it's a 1-inch. So I definitely, when I was starting to look, was looking at the Sony A7 Mark III. That's kind of like the standard, but it was for $3,000 just for the camera. So I'm like, I think we can get by with this. Because I used to do it on the G50, and that's a 2/3 sensor, and so it's like, yeah. What's up, Beck? What's back, Jane? I'm back. Kevin, I'm back. Sorry about the issues. I don't know what happened. All I know is that the connection stopped working, and that's all I know. So my apologies, 1,000 apologies, and I will tase myself later. But talking with our friend Steven, he's got Starlink. So, Roger. What do you do? What do you do for work? Really? Oh, nice. Oh, no wonder. Man, he's gonna dominate streaming. Let's see. You're gonna put me to shame with all your high-end photos and gonna make me look like a laughingstock. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Steven Q Know-It-All, and he's a photo master blaster. He doesn't even know I'm talking about him. All right, let's change some of the settings for you. At this point, all right, back everybody. All thanks to Stephen Q Photographer. Can't believe you, for a job, edit photos remotely. What is... I'm sure it pays pretty well, too. Or he wouldn't be doing it. And he probably gets lots of free stuff. All right, we're back. Eric asks a really good question. He says, okay, question. Idaho AV Geek, what's up? Thanks, guys, for liking and subscribing. My Boise boys right here, Sylvia. Ciao, see you later. Question, can the A380 disembark or deboard on in a gate? I don't think Phoenix is set up for an A380. We've had this question before, and I think the answer is no. And because we actually had a diversion here a couple weeks ago with the Lufthansa A380, and it was a no-go. They had to sit out on the tarmac for a while. All right, sorry about that technical issue. Hans is also here. See, even the ambient air temperature can warm things up. We're in the shade, but it's still hot. See? I gotta get myself a fan. A computer fan. But in order to do that, I need to sell a kidney first. And if anybody needs a kidney, let me know, because I'll be glad to donate it. SK, welcome back. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what happened, except the connection stopped working. We had no issues whatsoever, and then it just went a poo-poo. And even in the hot temperatures, you cannot trust the hot temperatures. So that's what I'll say. B-25 might be able to accommodate the 380 because Speedbird flew the 747 and used that gate. Interesting. Thank you, Tim. Hello, Texas girl. I'm glad you don't need a kidney and you're healthy, Texas girl. Thank you, thank you. Makes me feel better about myself. So I put my hotspot in a cooler now. And we're back to business. So we're not going anywhere. I thank you, Rob. Yeah, if you need a kidney, you know, holler and see for a match. So we're starting all over. That's all right. Thank you, everybody, tuning in, liking, subscribing. I guess that means we should stay later tonight. What's up, Matt? Man, yes. Stream number 2. I'd like to keep you guys feet on your toes, or toes on your feet, or something about feet. We ended up with 203 likes. That's pretty good for a busy Monday. Thanks everybody for smashing that thumbs up button. And I didn't even advertise much. We're still going strong. We will persevere. And a baby bus will float down and land. If you do encounter occasional buffering, just refresh the page. And I wonder if T-Mobile's system went kaput. But you never know. Steven is preaching the Starlink. Were you really a photographic editor, or were you an assassin? I said, were you really a photography editor, or were you an assassin? CIA? I don't know about this guy. He seems too nice. I'm a little suspicious. He seems a little too suspicious. Yeah, he does get the killer shots, Eric. I am going to need more Chinese food. That's exactly right. Han says, by the way, Pip, it was awful to see the attack on the church. And if you ask me, USA has gun owner problem. Well, I think we have a be nice to your neighbor problem. That's what I think we really have. But thank you. Just be nice to your neighbor. That's all. He's the Rob Steven is the smiling assassin. That's perfect. He's the smiling, yes, he's extremely kind and nice. That makes sense. He's the smiling assassin. That makes 100% sense. I'll go with that. That's right, Texas girl. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Tell it what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take it out. E-C-T. That's right, Gene. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, want to thank Michael and Steven and Just a Thought and Texas Girl for their contributions. We've raised $67 for future shows. Thank you so much, and to cover shows for today. And I have set a super chat challenge. You don't have to. But if we raise another, we'll say $67. I put it at 75. But if we, let's just do 70. If we raise 14 more super chats of $5 each, or a total of $70, we will do another show tomorrow. So whether it's $1, whether it's 70 contributions of $1, whether it's one contribution of $70, we will do another show tomorrow. Another floater. And we've got 3. We'll go till 6:30 to see if we can meet that goal. So basically when British Airways comes. There you can, Tim, there's Steven running off, Tim's running off. There's a lot of craziness going on. These guys are awesome. So thank you everybody for the support today. Apologies for the Wi-Fi issues. It happens, right? Tim knows better than anybody. I swear he's here every time my Wi-Fi shuts down or explodes or whatever. Say what? Oh, Hawker. Tui. So chat's so quiet. Is everybody still there? Tim's still watching, so that's a good sign. Hey, Mattman, $5 super chat. Good looking Phoenix action today. Thank you, Mattman. We're down to 65.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Now we're down to 65. Thanks so much, Mattman, for your generosity. Again, trying to raise $65 more for a show tomorrow. When we meet that goal, we'll do another show live from Phoenix, which means I'll be staying the night here in Phoenix. Whoa, Rob, $10 super chat and the Cubs versus the Padres expenses. Thank you, Rob. You will count that as US dollars. So now that means we're down to 55 for a show for tomorrow. Wait.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you very much, Rob from New Zealand, from down under. I actually did bring clothes just in case. I did not bring my cell phone charger though, so that might be an issue. Whoops. Yeah, see, Tim's looking at me like, what? I forgot, man. I could probably use my car charger though. I forgot. I guess I'll have to go to Walmart or something. Hawker time. Thank you, Rob. And welcome in everybody to part 2 of our show. Part 2. Yeah, I may have to buy a fan here soon. Everybody's so quiet. Did I not turn off the slow mode? That could be why. I will check. Do 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 do. I got the Mario song stuck in my head. Customization. Subscribe. It's 1 minute. No, it's 2 seconds. We should get there. Do 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 do. Is anybody still there? Tim, say something on the chat. The chat has gone dead silent. Just say hi, it's me. Hold up. Oh. What's up, Hyro? Charles Bass? I know what I did wrong. It's all my fault. Okay, it was it was operator error. I had it apparently on one. YouTube had it on one wrong setting, so it was all my fault. Ups. Yeah. 737, 800. Wow, that one was coming in pretty fast. Mark Bright Spark. Thank you for tuning in, Mark. Great to see you. Salutations. Charles Bass, wonderful to see you from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Air France is getting ready to leave. Thank you, everybody, liking and subscribing. 55 more dollars to raise before 6:30 for another show tomorrow in Phoenix, which means I'll be staying the night. Maybe at a hotel, maybe my truck. Who knows? Joe says he spent way too much time in jetways yesterday. Probably sounds about right. Joe, you connected from Midway to New Orleans to Dallas Love Field, is that correct? Trains, boats, and planes, what's up? It is nice to see you as well. Welcome into episode 340 here from Phoenix. Phoenix. I know, I'm waiting for the cooler weather, Mark. I'm still waiting. It's a nice fall day for Phoenix, but it's still very warm. Robert D, thanks so much for tuning in. Yep, and sat in the jetway till the last person got on the first 2 flights. Easier to get into the jump seat after everyone's in place. Yep. I know, Rob could have been in Minneapolis. I think it was like, well, what's the weather in Minneapolis? All right, Dan Reeves, thank you so much. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time. What is the weather in Minneapolis? That's 8321 Neo. Texas Girl says it's still in the 90s in Dallas. I saw that. That seems a little warm, Texas Girl. Just a tad too warm for us in Texas. Ah, did it go back to Denver again? Did it go back to Denver? Oh.
It's not showing anything.
I don't know why it's not showing anything. I know, right? Well, I'll just have to figure it out. Joe says the METAR, very warm, 31 degrees. It's 85. It went up to 88 in Minneapolis. So yeah, I almost the same temperature as here. As our Air France is ready to taxi to the south side for departure. Jane says it's 88 in Tucson and Tucson. Oh, we got, Canada, WestJet. Thank you, Tim.
For Canada.
That's perfect weather. Not with no shade, I won't. Oh! That's pretty cool, Rob. I love the A220s. One of my favorite birds. Amazon coming in from Cincinnati. '86 in Chicago. Warm, warm. Eve Maria Campbell, hi from Tucson. Well, hello to Tucson, where I live. Eve Marie, thanks so much for saying hello. I live in the Tucson Tucson. I live on the east side, like past Houghton. So I'm like far east. Adam, how's it going from Cedar Rapids? How many airports are there in Paris, in France or Paris, France? Good question, Hans. '84 in Iowa, Adam says. Camelback Mountain there in the distance. Where'd Steven go? He disappeared. Next arrival will be Southwest 3935. An Omaha 737 MAX 8.
Omaha! Omaha!
I'm gonna guess 7 airports, Hans, in Paris, France. I don't know, Rainy Cajun. You'll have to tell us. Thank you, Ron. Charles was in Scottsdale a week ago for time with family at Great Wolf Lodge. Really nice and expensive weekend. Oh, yeah. There is a price for family. There is a price for sure. No question about that. Next arrival will be American 765 from Philadelphia. Eric, you know, I wasn't up here. I was actually working when they had the ground stop in Tucson. Three airports, Shane says. WestJet, the friendliest jet. Oh, yeah. Sedona, I have not been there yet, Rob. That would be I think it's like 350 miles. There should be a flight coming in from Cedar Rapids, Adam. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Paris has 3 airports. Thank you, Hans. 3 airports. I did not know that. Le bougie. Bourgeois. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm just faking it. Thank you, everybody, tuning in, liking, and subscribing. Episode 340 here from Phoenix. Sorry for the technical issue earlier, but we always persevere. As always. No fuss, no muss. Mike Moran, hello, good afternoon. It is a beautiful afternoon. It is, yeah. I would say this is great Phoenix weather. Low 90s. No monsoon. It is good weather. Thank you so much for saying hi. JDF says, greetings from 7 degrees Celsius. Enjoy your 32 Celsius. I'll tell you what, JDF, I will trade you in a heartbeat. I tend to be a cooler climate type of guy. Visit Sedona and Grand Canyon together. I have visited the Grand Canyon, so that part I've gotten down. I got that. Actually, let's see what's going on with the city of Phoenix. There's downtown Phoenix. So great to have having everybody here on a Monday in Phoenix. Seattle Flight says, I have a question for you, Pip. Where is Terminal 3? Is there a place I can watch planes from there? Terminal 3 is on, so if you just simply go to the south side of the parking garage, Terminal 3 action is... There's also a parking garage where you can see the action. So there's a separate parking garage. We are in Terminal 4's parking garage. Terminal 3 parking garage is separate where you can see the action. So super easy, Seattle flights. No problem at all. You'll be able to get to the parking garage from the terminal and then watch Terminal 3 action. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, my friend. OBX Jake, what's up, Jake? How was school today? Uncle Plane Guy says, Pip, Reno Air is coming in from Indianapolis, now taking off. Thank you very much. Van City Larry, good afternoon to you. Great to see you. Southwest Airlines are next. Arrival here on the north side. Welcome in, everybody. So lovely to have you. Reminder, our next broadcast may be tomorrow, or it may be next Monday from Salt Lake City. Exciting to get back to where it all began. Oh, Jake, you didn't have school today, so you went up to KCI with your grandma and we went spotting in MCI? Sweet. Good deal, Jake. That's nice. That is very nice. D-Beast. Watch. Thank you, D-Beast. I will remember that. It is a family atmosphere. Well, thank you so much, SK, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Thank you. Sorry, no MSP meetup. No, so D-Beast, it got a little too expensive. And now we are just $50 away from... Don't worry, I've got another battery right here. No, we just, it just got too expensive. Absolutely, Michael. We kind of figured we would be back here in Phoenix mid-November, and December we'll kind of rotate between Phoenix, Tucson, San Diego. So we're trying to raise $50 more for a show for tomorrow by 6:30 tonight. So we've got 3 more hours to basically do it. Yeah, we'll definitely be back here in November, December, January, February, March. SK, don't worry, we will definitely get to Tucson because I'll just get off of work and do like an after work stream, or I'll just drive down and do a morning stream. So, no problem there as long as the weather is nice because there's no shade. So, it has to be kind of cool, the temperature or temperate. Basically my backyard. So the bridge where they go over the roadway is over here, Adam, just beyond that building where that front end loader is. Oh, sweet, SK, congrats. That's wonderful. Yes, our friend Scott Kuiper is supposed to be in Tucson too. So I'm looking forward to cooler weather for sure. That is wonderful. Thank you, everybody who's tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. down to 50. Down to 50. Next arrival is Frontier 1829 from Chicago O'Hare, an A320 Neo. There's our Frontier friend. And Steven has disappeared. Apparently I'm too annoying, which is entirely possible. We're cranking those arrivals coming inbound. Our next one is American 1614 and A321 from Phoenix. D-Beast. D-Beast has got to run. We'll see you later, D-Beast. Enjoy Texas. We'll catch you later, sir. Thank you, SK. Yeah, I did that to myself. The audience would be bigger, but we had to start all over because my Wi-Fi go poo-poo. So, but we soldier on. Because that's what we do. That is what we... What's that? Thanks, man. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. I've done a good job of spacing out the Chinese food. So how did you eat all your Chinese food yet, Tim? Did you eat all your Chinese food? All at once. Yeah. Orange chicken, spring rolls. I did broccoli beef and orange chicken. Yep. Ain't that the truth? That's pretty cool, Jane. The four corners. All right, good to see you, Texas girl. Thanks for your support. Ah, yes. Thank you, Texas girl, for your generosity. I appreciate it. Yeah, only 50 to go for another show tomorrow. Thank you so much, Texas girl, as always. And don't forget to have fun with the EVA Air. It's a SkyWest tail, Sierra Yankee. It's got SkyWest written all over it. SkyWest has a maintenance hangar in Tucson, which is cool. Amazon Air to Robert D says is 2 minutes out. Roger that, Timotheus. Yep, 767. Yes, it is warm for the end. That's what I'm saying. SK, I was like 86. Hard pass. I don't know why I hit that button. I meant to hit the heavy alert. Thank you, Texas girl. You too. Take care. Be safe. They're labeled. If you, yeah. Yep, they are labeled. Ah, this is the heavy alert right here. I think this is a Beach King Air 200. Mark, thank you so much for the contribution. See you later. Thank you, Mark Bright Spark, a 2-pound super chat. So we're down to, we're going to round up and say that was a $3 U.S. contribution. So down to $47.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you. Hey, Booyakacha, what's up? How are you? Nice to see you. Our 767 is next. Who flies into Flagstaff? I think United Express and American Eagle. That could be, Jane. Yeah, I saw the Arizona tail in the back. That could be. Checking out the flood damage in Globe to the east of us. Wild stuff. Check out the action over here. You didn't know Phoenix is an American Airlines hub. There's the bunny. you're just joining us, welcome in. We have a southwest, let me say that again, southwest arrival on final. It is from Oakland. It's a 737-800. That's right, SK. He snuck a little bunny in there. Honey bunny. Hi, Jacob. How are you? Welcome in to Phoenix in episode 340. Thanks for saying hi and hitting that thumbs up button. Next arrival will be American 2602 737-800 from Chicago O'Hare. All right, Lynn, we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Sleep well. Awesome, Jacob. Houston is very fun. Houston Intercontinental, I like a lot. Good for you, my friend. Up on the parking garage there. What's up, Josh Aldridge? Thank you. Good to see you this evening from the OKC, Josh. Or are we on the road? We never know where Josh Aldridge will appear. The old windup of the 321 Airbus engines. Excellent. Josh is finally done traveling. He'll be back in OKC for a while. Oh, sweet, Jacob. Very cool, man. A lot of cool spots. Oh, we might as well turn in the camera for the 737-800. That makes sense, Jacob. Yeah, definitely no good spotting. Nice and smooth. Oh, Josh Aldridge with a $5 super chat. Now we're down to $42 for a show for tomorrow. And it'll probably be a morning show. We'll see. Thank you, Josh. Judy Berry, hey, hello from Brisbane. My husband just told me about you. Just liked and subscribed. Thank you very much, Judy. Appreciate you saying hello from Brisbane from down under. Welcome, welcome. Temperature here is in the lower 90s Fahrenheit, which translates to, I think we're about 32. So, well, before I start making up numbers. KPHX. 33 degrees Celsius. I was pretty right on. Robert says the British Airways A350 going to gate B25 when it arrives in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you, Robert. I think that would be a lot of fun, Jacob, as we check out some CRJ action. We are down to $42 to raise by 6:30, so we have 2 hours and 30 minutes. Our next arrival here at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport is not that guy. It doesn't tell me. It's a surprise. It looks like an American. I know, Jacob, I was really looking forward to Minneapolis, but some costs just got too expensive. Yeah, I probably would have gone to the airfield viewing area. Yes. I don't know if it might. I didn't know it. Eric, I did not know that it hauled lettuce, but that makes perfect sense because Yuma, Arizona is one of the largest growers of lettuce in the world. An A319 from Milwaukee. Thank you, SK. I did not know that. But it makes perfect sense. I've been through Yuma several times on the way to San Diego, and yeah, they do a lot of lettuce down there. Which scene from Wayne's World, SK? Let us be thankful for Yuma. Alice Cooper. Milwaukee. I see what you mean. SK, yes. Milwaukee. That's right. It's Algonquin for the good land. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Good reference, SK. Classic. Aurora, Illinois. I grew up right next to Naperville, Illinois. Aurora and Naperville border each other. Aurora has the Fox Valley Mall. Hey, hey, no, man. Wayne's World's a classic. Definitely don't want to miss out on that. Oh, good question, Jacob. I'm still partial to American because they were the first ones to hire me. The only international airline I've actually ever flown on, there's two, Lufthansa and Air France. They were okay. Nothing amazing to write home with. What's that? Yeah, looks like we got an A321neo from Delta. Oh, very cool, SK. I thought about taking British Airways out of Phoenix, Robert, to fly over to London. But, yeah. I wasn't sure. So maybe I might do that for London. You know what I actually forgot about? One contribution. So we're actually closer. Flight Deck contributed $5 super chat. So we're actually at $37 to have a show for tomorrow. Oh, wow. JSX. Yeah, I heard JSX is pretty sweet, Jacob. No, you know what? First Officer Mark is seeing a lot of Chicago. He has been to Vancouver a couple of times, Florida, but not much Phoenix. Funny enough. TCK, what's up? There you go. I'm partial to American because of the name American. Yep, that's part of it too. The red, white, and blue, these colors don't bleed, baby. Right on, TCK. Did you know Jet Suite X goes from Biffy to Tucson? I did not know that. Are you sure? Right on, Jacob. I guess I'll have to try him out. Very interesting. Oh, you know what? I bet that was for a charter. Rainy Cajun. All right, our 777's going to head over here to the B gates. It's going to reposition for tonight's departure to London. They do. They sure do. Scottsdale, absolutely. Baby Bus American 2101 from Kansas City. Ah, NetJets. Oh yeah, we get lots of NetJets down in Tucson. Starting up those max engines. I thank you all for joining me today here in Phoenix, episode 340. Tim, you're starting to look a little tired. Tim Arnold's been here since 11:30. He's doing good, he says. Steven was with us and he just disappeared. I hope everything's okay. He's probably like, this guy's weird. But there's Tim Arnold. Southwest 1555 from Burbank, California is next. A 737-700 landing. That was my first yawn of the show. I don't know how I'd handle 18 hours either. Longest flight I've been on is about 10. And it wasn't that bad, but it was definitely long. I was for sure ready to get off. It was Rome to JF. Well, no, I think the longest flight I was actually Munich to Washington Dulles. That is the longest flight I've ever been on. Josh Eldridge, I know, has got me beat because he's flown from Los Angeles to Sydney, Australia. Wow. Phoenix to London, you said? Wow. Tim's gone Phoenix to London. Wow. Yeah, but just wait, Jacob, when we get China Airlines to Taipei in December. That'll probably be the longest flight. That man says on bucket list, Chicago, Narita, and Japan, and back to Chicago on ANA. Arigato. Thank you very much. It is Josh Aldrich. Starlux is in fact coming to Phoenix in January, and China Airlines is coming in December. So you will have 2 Taiwanese carriers flying here. Kind of funny. I think San Francisco, LA, Seattle, I think Honolulu maybe, and that's in Ontario, California, and I think that's it. That have both Starlux and China. Very interesting. For those who don't know, Phoenix has a lot of chip manufacturers. They have a big Intel facility. They also are constructing a big TSMC facility, which is a Taiwanese company. So there is a lot of technology. Jaina, you went from Paris to JFK, or was it Philadelphia to London? Treasure Maze, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome to episode 340. You know, they used to have, Eric, they used to have Condor. It was fairly recent this year, but Condor had to cut back, and so they axed their Phoenix service. So they don't have Condor anymore, unfortunately. Sad to say. But maybe Lufthansa will come to Phoenix. And thank you everybody liking and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate all your support. Yeah, that was a tough one to lose Condor. In fact, I don't even think I got to see it before it left Phoenix. But they lost Condor and they gained Air France, and now they're gaining Starlux and China. And they've got a nice Canadian ensemble of Air Canada, WestJet, Porter. That's quite a variety, Jacob. You know, there's a shot that the Denver might get that, Matt, man, with the A380 going away for the season. Whoa, 31 hours. Holy cow, Josh Aldridge. Whew. That is a doozy. Yo, what's Rocket UFO dropping the jet off by you? Do you a hand waxing job right here? No cleaning necessary. They're repositioning this 777 for the London departure tonight. So the London departure for American Airlines is seasonal and ends, I think, at the end of the month. So like October, not this month, but October 31st. No, they're really not. You're right, SK. They're not that more expensive. Pretty convenient. Oh, there goes here. Oh, yeah, on. I'd also like to try the all-business seating airline, the French airline, Le Compagnie, or I don't know how you say it, Compagnie? Compagnie? Yeah, they fly out of Newark and an A321neo. $737 MAX from, I'm guessing, America. Where are we going? I'm gonna go Sacramento. No, Denver. I'm switching it to Denver. That's my guess. Dallas, Love Field. Paris to London Heathrow. I thought they got rid of the A318s. I flew an A319 from Paris to Venice when I went to Italy. All right, time for a little snacky snack of my Chinese food. Spreading it out throughout the day.
We may have to get you start rolling on the camera soon. Yeah.
That's easy. see you, Jacob. You know, Eric, when Air France started flying to Phoenix here, they used to fly the 787-9, and then they upgraded to the A350. Little bigger. I would have liked that, Robert, flying the 220. I've only flown the 220 once, and it was from Salt Lake City to Dallas, Texas on Delta. I never actually got to fly a 220 when I was working for Breeze. It just never worked out. How you doing, Tim? Yeah. Tim sounds a little bit winded. Probably, Jane. Probably about an hour flight. You probably might have to hold a little bit. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing. Episode 340. It is a lot of episodes. Rainy Cajun says, go do some cardio. Get that heart rate up, Tim. That's right. He did walk from the light rail to Panda Express, Rainy Cajun, he says.
And also right down by the light rail.
We are currently, Matt Man, $37 short. So we will see. Thanks everybody for the support so far. We still got 2 hours left. So no need to panic. I'll tell you this much, if we do get it, I'm going to end the show promptly at 6:30 because I'm exhausted and I want sleep. No worries. Tim, you're a great friend and contributor. We got plenty of time. Yeah, can I make it? Will I survive? Will I survive? All right, thank you, SK, for your contribution. We'll see you again. Take care. That's right, never forget, Eva. Have a great night, SK. Appreciate your support. And we will see you next time. Still got 2 hours left. We've been broadcasting since like 11:45. We did have to restart the stream, but that's okay. Eric says, when I was younger, I worked at the Sky Harbor ramp side for Dimension Sabertech Aviation. I had a red badge, 3911, and I drove all over that place for deliveries and pickups of AOGs. Oh, yes, AOGs and air cargo. Love hearing those words. Sun sets right at 6:37 in Illinois, Matt Man says. Amazing. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing. Sorry, Arch. Push back here, push here. Another Sky West pushing back. Oh, man, I need like to create a new tennis shoe. I guess I need some Hokas. Excuse me. noticed this plane here for a while. November 443 Alpha Alpha. I wonder if it's got some maintenance issues. It's been there for a while. Thank you, Tinanji. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate your generosity. All right, we've decided as the executive committee, we're going to try and set a new likes record at Salt Lake City next week. Our total to beat is 596 in a show. So let's see if we can get to 600 likes. All right? I think WestJet will be able to see the tail is taxiing now. Direct him. Beeper, beeper. What up, John Southwell? How are you? Greetings to Canada. Well, that's pretty awesome, John Southwell. All right, we got a little break in the rivals. Southwest 1917 on a 737 MAX 8 from Albuquerque. Next arrival, SkyWest 6339, Medford, Oregon. Then Southwest 3582, 737-800 from Las Vegas. That's pretty great, John Southwell. You're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. We got this E-175 Medford, Oregon. Wait, there you are. Daryl P, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I'm Pip. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks everybody for hitting the like button. What's that? Yep, Tim says he's happy it's not 100 plus, and that goes for me too. I definitely could not agree more. Las Vegas 3582 is your flight number for this Southwest landing. Yeah, I have had a long hot summer, man. I keep dreaming of November. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Tim, our friend here, is Tim Arnold. Thank you so much, everybody liking and subscribing. Tim hiding in the shade, though. Again, 37 away from raising 37 more dollars to ensure a show for tomorrow. Got a little under 2 hours to reach that number. Thank you everybody who has contributed, including Mattman and SK and Flight Deck, Texas Girl, Just a Thought, Steven, Michael V. Andre. Thank you everybody. Frontiers A320 with a bird. Bird is the word. E175 going out. 1E175 coming in. Next arrival, American 3046 from Charlotte on an A321. Yes, man, yeah, we were talking about it earlier on the show, yeah. They announced the code share between Porter and American Airlines, which will help connectivity between the US and Canada. That's nice. That is good. I would have liked to fly Porter. JR, we're here at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Thanks so much for tuning in, liking, and subscribing. Thank you. Yes, man, it's wonderful. It's a great step in the right direction. I like that. It's our A321 from Charlotte. When am I going to be back in Denver? Oh man, that is the question. Well, we'll have to look at that. Here's what I do know is when we go back to Denver, it'll probably be like a morning flight to Denver and then an evening flight back. So a day show. Because it can be pretty expensive up there in Denver. But at the same time, I haven't really explored downtown Denver. So it's a good question, JR. I will not say yes or no one way. I do know that before we get to Denver, again, I do have to make it to Anchorage. I just wish we could come up with a new plane spotting park at Denver that is more centrally located to the runways, or maybe on top of the Denver office complex. But that'll take a lot of work and a lot of money. that we'll have to raise through corporate donations and lots of rich people. So it won't happen by all. Hey, they call me 413. What's up? You just got home from a bunny delivery. Awesome. I sure do. Absolutely. I'm sure you made some good money on that delivery. How is good old Massachusetts? Is Massachusetts at least seasonable? Because everywhere else seems to be above normal. I mean, here it's seasonable. Next arrival is Southwest 541 from Sacramento. What up, Yin? How are ya? Hi, Robbie. Good afternoon. It's here in Phoenix. It's in the low 90s. We're hanging on. Thanks, Tim. We need to raise $37 more for a show tomorrow. But if not, we'll be back Phoenix soon enough. It won't be next week because we'll be in Salt Lake City. But maybe actually the following week after that. We will see. Call me 413 with $5 super chat. Says, definitely seeing the leaves change. Was hot today, but the nights are getting cold. Soon will be AC during the day and heat at night. Ah, yes. Yes. And now we're only $32 away. Thank you so much. They call me 413 for your generous contribution. Awesome, Robbie. My birthday's coming up in October, too. In fact, I think we'll be in San Diego for my birthday. I think that's a nice place to spend your birthday, right? Right on, Robbie. Do you know if you park more than 5 hours here, it's $33? There's a general fun fact for you. And that's at the terminal parking. $33 per day. Gas in some parts of Phoenix is like $1 more than in Tucson. Yin, it is great to be here. I wish we were in Minneapolis, but don't worry, we'll get back soon enough. Honestly, though, at the same time, it's nice being a little closer to home. Oh no, my phone is low on battery, Tim. You're gonna have to support me. I got like the old phone, like the no battery phone. I got an iPhone SE. Yeah, I know, it is an old one from the past. You know, they call me 4 and 3. I absolutely would love to fly to Boston. It's the only catch with Boston is it's super expensive to stay at hotels. So you gotta have some funds raised up. Like the Hyatt Regency right by, even the Hilton Garden Inn on the island is like $200 a night. So for 2 nights, you need $400 plus the airfare. But if I could make it happen, I absolutely would do it. I love Boston. I think the backdrop would be awesome. Gas is $1.18 a liter. That's not that bad, John Southwell. Doesn't it take like how many liters per gallon? Isn't it like 3 something? Yeah, they call me 413. It's not so much flying into Boston that's the issue. It's like where to stay that's relatively cheap. Ah, yen, that must have been nice. I bet it was pretty expensive. Ouch, yen, $400 at the TWA for 1 night. Yeah, see, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. 4 liters. Okay. Thank you, John Southwell. So it's like $4.72. I guess that's not horrible. Yeah, exactly. They call me 413, so I figured maybe the fastest way is to take Amtrak or the T or the whatever the rail line is and go from South Bay Station to Providence and stay in Providence. That or stay up in Manchester or Framingham. Or Revere or somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, it is not cheap in Boston. Oh, you just left Warwick? Well, there you go. Perfect. They call me 413. Yeah, I would. There's a Hyatt place that is basically right next to the train station in Providence. So that would work out well. I just don't want to go 50 miles away. But sometimes you have to. Sometimes you got to. All right, Jane, welcome back. Thank you so much. We got 1, 2, 3 planes ready to go to the south side to depart. Little gas pass there, passing some gas. Camelback in the background. Sure did, John Southwell. Unfortunately, I rotated my sound effects, so I took out the gas and I exchanged it for this.
Hello again, everybody.
Harry Carey.
I'm your biggest fan.
Hello again, everybody.
No, not that one.
This bud's for you.
There we go. Thank you, Harry Carey. It is, Tim. I am the man. You are the man as well. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing, tuning into our Monday show today. I know it's not Minneapolis, but we'll get back there. We just had to postpone it for a little while. But Salt Lake City's next week, and then 2 weeks from that, it'll be San Diego, most likely. Unless I can find a cheap fare to Hawaii. Ah, look at you, John Southwell. That was a good one. I'll give a rim shot up for that. What is a plane's favorite kind of bagel? A plain bagel. Huh? Ha ha. Ah, that's a lovely touchdown from Southwest 737-700 series. Now into the 5 o'clock hour here in Phoenix. Our next arrival will be United 2249 from Denver on a 737-900, and then Alaska 700 on a 737 MAX 9 from Seattle. Yes. Yeah, Tim, we got to get one more airline in here. A new one. What do you think what airline should we add to Phoenix? A lot of ideas, Tim. Tim. Aer Lingus. Lufthansa. Jen says, get Condor back here. Do you like having Condor here? John Southwell, Porter does in fact fly to Phoenix. It sure does. We did. We saw them earlier. Yep. One of the few Canadians who have not exited the United States and left us high and dry. Yeah, hey, I'm on the board with that, Jen. Let's get Condor back. Let's get Condor to Chicago. Let's get Condor to Salt Lake City, Dallas. Here's our friend Tim Arnold. Thank you. Tim is in the shadows. Yeah. Condor to San Diego. Some competition for Lufthansa, Jen says. Pretty great. I did see that Air Tahiti Nui is pulling out of Seattle. So, I guess nobody liked to go to Tahiti from Seattle. Sad. Yeah. Copa, John Southwest says, yeah, we don't have Copa. If RDU can get Copa, then Phoenix can sure get it. Dueling pushbacks on this side. Looks like we got Neo. What up, Carolina Aviation? Yo-yo. Yo-yo is what you use to entertain yourself. Yo-yo. Yo-yo ma, Carolina. Counter. Yo-yo ma. This extra crisp HD video is brought to you by Mattman's Wallet, so thank you, Mattman, for HD perfection. And this is an A321 we're seeing get ready to taxi out. Next arrivals will be Southwest 3347 from Las Vegas on a 737-800. Then it's Alaska 1161 on a 737-900 from Portland, Oregon. And then it's Southwest 3391 from Denver. From Lost Wages. Lost Wages. Here comes our Alaska from Portland, landing on runway 26. Jane, thank you for that $2 super chat. Now we just need to raise $30 more for another show. Thank you so much, Jane. from Green Valley. Yum. Nice from Portland. We're definitely going to make our way back to Portland if we can. And Jane, thank you so much.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Hey, and Carolina Aviation sent gifts of membership. Thank you, Carolina Aviation.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Hello again, everybody.
And Andre receives that membership. Carolina Aviation now puts us down to $28. Here comes Southwest Airlines. I forgot where this one was. 737-800. I'm gonna guess. Where? Denver. Denver. Thank you so much, Tim Arnold. Thank you, Tim. You're on it. Carolina Aviation, $5 Super Jet down to $23. Thank you so much. Scott Kuiper, $18.
Good manners are the glue of society.
I know, Scott. We're all looking forward to Salt Lake City.
$4 a May.
I sure did, Jane. I celebrated it. Thank you, Jane. So check out this E175. Oh, random exploring in Salt Lake City. Awesome. Yes, it is, Matt Man. It is where it all started. Indeed. Oh, nice. Random exploring, born and raised in Salt Lake City. That's freaking awesome. I went to school at Weber State, got my bachelor's degree in communication, then came back a second time to work for Breeze Airways. So I've lived in Utah a couple times. None of the Mormon women wanted me, though, so their loss. Their loss. They're shallow anyway, so. What do you mean? How do you know? Have you ever lived in Salt Lake, Tim? Randy Cajun, I sent you a message. Ah, see, Randy, random exploring. You and me are like best buds now. We are, in fact, $18 away. If we raise enough money, we'll broadcast tomorrow. Hopefully, not in the face of the sun. Very cool, Eva. Is this Contour? It's from where? Vernal, Utah. We don't raise it this time. We'll be back in Phoenix soon enough. And more importantly, we will be celebrating in Salt Lake City this weekend. That is pretty nice, John Southwell. I've also been to Vernal, too. In fact, I lived in Green River, Wyoming, and I visited Vernal with a girl once. And I also drove through Vernal with my parents when we were going out to Utah when I was a kid. So we toured the dinosaur park. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we've just received a massive contribution from David. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat, which puts us over the goal. So looks like we're going to be doing a show tomorrow. I actually think I have it scheduled at 8. Hopefully the sun will not be in my face too much, but it'll be a morning stream. But thank you to David for the $50 super chat that puts us via GoFundMe, that puts us over the total for a show tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Good manners are the glue of society.
All right, let's keep it going, folks. I don't want to see a minimum goal here. I want to see it surpass it for flying colors. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, look, we get the swear plane. This is perfect. We got the swear plane, the Swearinger, the ostrich. My favorite plane, one of my favorite planes, it's the Swearingen Metroliner or the Swear plane. So, excuse me while I vent my frustration. Dog. And why are we still doing this? This is. I cannot believe those. Oh. And my phone died. Fudge. My phone died. Hey, Captain John, what's happening? Betcha he dreams of advancing the throttles on that big bird. I'm sure he does. Sure he does, Captain John. Yeah, we need like, that's exactly right, Jen. We need like one of the old Fokkers. We definitely need one of those. Thank you, John Southwell. Okay, so it probably will be maybe a 3-hour stream in the morning before it gets too hot because the sun will be right in my face. But I will do my best to stay longer. But right now, and maybe I'll get up even earlier, but what do we have for tomorrow morning? I forgot which time. Thank you, everybody, liking and subscribing, by the way. Where did I set that at? The show for tomorrow is set at, right, 8 a.m. We can probably do that. Here comes Sun Country. I might get on a little bit earlier, to be honest. Nice smooth touchdown there. Very nice. And Tim disappeared. Man, I'm all alone. Everybody keeps disappearing on me. Oh, that would be interesting, Rainy Cajun, having you co-host. I tell you what, since we're going to do another show tomorrow, once British Airways gets here, that is the last plane. And then I'm going to the... I got to get a hotel. I'm going to the hotel, and I'm showering, and then I'm going to bed. A little more Chinese food. Sounds good, Jane. Totally understand. No problem, my dear. Thanks, everybody, for their contributions, super chats. Oh, Matt Man, Josh Aldrich, Michael V. Andre, Steven, David, Texas Girl, Carolina Aviation, Scott Kuiper. Rob from New Zealand. Flight Deck. Just a Thought. No problem, Matt Man. No problemo. No problem, Lon. I just wish there were clouds tomorrow. Clouds! Just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Thank you for super... Oh, look, there he is. He got a lot of photos. What's that? Oh, you're practicing recording, Steven says. Steven. I don't have a job where I'm editing photos full time. Think you're big... You're right, they are. That's right. Padres, Chen says. Go Cubs, go. I gotta make my hotel reservation here. Now we reached our fundraising goal. So I guess I kind of have to, or else I'd be a kind of a jerk. I'd be like, you know what? I think we scheduled the show for 8, which isn't. I'm gonna. All right, here's the deal. If we do a show tomorrow, I will try and do the south side. But if the sun sucks, we're moving to the north side. Those are the conditions. Yeah. Yippers. Motel 6 in Scottsdale? I don't think that exists. Those... It's not a big deal. You guys stepped up to the plate and delivered. It's not too expensive right now. I prefer to stay at Hyatt places. So I'm just trying to decide. Is it worth a few dollars to stay? Is it worth $30 to stay right down the street? Or to save $30 and stay in Gilbert? I'm asking you, local yokel. Yeah. Yeah. Tough call. No, Rainy Cajun, it is not. I don't think that exists here. I love your... I've talked about it forever, but then it takes like $3,000. Aaron Phillips, hello there. Welcome, watching the UK British Airways, a flight I've been on many times, so thank you so much. Jane says, stay the $30 to stay in Gilbert. Save the $30. Really, you're only saving like $20 because you have to pay for gas. What? It's the Hyatt Place in Gilbert. I don't know. It's a good question. I'm asking our friend Steven, our local yokel. It is 3275 Market Street. It is. It's 24 miles. That's a bit of a drive. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You can't trump convenience. Let's see where Scottsdale puts you. We are rating. Hey, Barbara Sterling, how are you? Barbara Sterling, the prop whisperer. What's shaking? What's shaking in bacon? Shake and bake. Shake and bake, baby. And I'm just saying stuff out my mouth. Rainy Cajun says spend the $30 and keep your sanity. Very true point. Yeah? Yep. Yeah, I tend to be leaning towards Rainy Cajuns. Less traffic. And you know what? I could just bring my stuff and then get the free airport shuttle, and then I won't have to pay for parking. And that's not nothing. Now, I don't know where I'd place all my stuff, but you'll wake up early in the morning to come here, right? Just bring like a giant sun visor. Yeah, or like a pop-up tent. All right, I'm gonna spend the $30 extra and be right down the street. Because I'm pretty sure they have a free airport shuttle. Free breakfast too, yeah. Yeah. I gotta be honest, now that we met the goal, I can be honest with you. I was hoping we would get close, but not close enough because I am tired and exhausted and I want to go home. But then I checked my email and David was nice enough to send a $50 super chat, and I'm like, crap. So this is what happens when you set goals and you achieve them. Now you have to make good on the goals. So if you're feeling generous, helps out with our Salt Lake City trip on Monday and Tuesday. Or if you feel bad that Pip hasn't had chocolate cake in a while, I can go get a chocolate cake shake from Portillo's. Actually, that sounds really, 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 really good. I know there is one White Castle in Scottsdale, but I've eaten garbage for too long. So it is official. We will be back here tomorrow morning. I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I'm just saying it is official. And now, see, John Southwell, I can't sleep in because then the sun will get brighter on the south side and it'll just be a pain in the butt. So you got to sacrifice. Sacrifice for you. Whoa, thank you, Steven and Geraldine. Thank you for that $20 super chat. Is that Gerald? Dean? Jera. Geraldine. I was like, Jera. Dude, you didn't have to do that. You're too nice. That's right. Well, this man right here gives the thumbs up. He is my apprentice, or he is learning from the superior plane spotter in America. So you'll probably see him plane spotting up here. And yep. What's your channel called? What's your channel going to be called? Jet View Visuals. Jane, I couldn't find my hat. I know, I couldn't find my hat. That's the problem. A chocolate cake. Nice, Scott. I was like, Gerald D. Jera. We'll just call her G for short. Thank you, G. Skyview visuals. Oh, there's our friend Tim Arnold. I know, I've been holding it for like 6 hours. But because you sweat so much, it goes away. So I think, yeah, well, I think what we'll do is we'll still be on this side because they're going to be departing from the 8s or the 7s. So we'll still probably be in Terminal 4 here. But we'll be back, Tim. I know, Jane. An EG, that's a good idea, random exploring. I am staying for the British Airways. That will be the absolute last plane for tonight because I gotta go to the hotel, take a shower, and go to bed. And I gotta pack, and then I know Jane. Jane, I know it's somewhere, but I think I may have lost it. No, I don't think I lost it. I might have left it at work. To be fair, I don't like wearing hats very much because I just don't like the feel of it, and it interferes with my broadcast headset. Jen says, "Oh, I miss EGs. I miss White Castle sometimes, depends on the mood. I also miss Aaron Phillips says British Airways is very close now, just a half hour away. A new FedEx route to Dublin, very cool, Uncle Plane Guy. Oh, now it's slowed down. So it'll be another 45 minutes. That's all right. Thank you for watching over the Jets and the Dolphins. If you think the Jets and Dolphins broadcast is better than this, we need to have a serious talk. Man, just putting me. Oh, Tim, see now look what you've started, man. Now. I don't know, man. Both runways would be. I don't know. I like being able to see all the action. I'm weird like that. But Tim says we'll do both runways. Steven says we'll do both runways. And I'll be like, ah. To be fair, Tim does go to both sides of the runway, of the parking garage. So that wouldn't be any extra work for Tim. Jen, yes, there is a White Castle in Phoenix. I believe it's in Scottsdale. Right off of the 202, I think. Billy Barty, does Air France fly into Sky Harbor? It sure does. We had it earlier today. It arrives around 12:50 and departs around 4 o'clock. Oh, where's that? What? Ah, at Warner Road. Let's check that out. Oh, yeah. How about that? Another one. By Awatuki. Tim, you are a gentleman and a scholar. I just have to lose some weight before I can go back to White Castle. Get my arm out of the way. So Tim is here. Steven from Skyview Visuals is here. I'm here. That's really close view. Not yet, Jane. Because there's no White Castle down in Tucson, so can't tempt myself. Yeah, oh yeah. I would take White Castle over In-N-Out any day. Day 3 Airbus here, American. Looks like a A320 for American Airlines. I'm guessing this is Bakersfield. Taking a wild guess here. Spokane, Washington. Golf, Echo Golf. So of course what you think of when you think of Spokane is Golf, Echo Golf. Del Taco, Carolina Aviation says, we have Del Taco out here. And congratulations, Carolina Aviation. Your contribution did not go to waste. We will be broadcasting tomorrow. Fairly early tomorrow, too. The earlier the better, so I don't have to put up with the heat and the sun. Yeah, I would too, Jane. See, Culver's is a little slow. That's my only hang-up. Because they make everything fresh, it's slow. That's my only hang-up, Jane. Wait, did you say the East Valley's getting a Bojangles? Yep. What? Nice.
Oh, heck yeah, baby. We already got Zach's.
Yeah.
Better than Zach's.
Nice. Welcome. Awesome, Carolina Aviation. Crystal Burger. There's a Southern specialty Crystal Burger. Cookout. Bojangles. Wow. Bojangles in Phoenix. Man, that's huge. That is massive. It's bow time.
What's up? Save money. I just did it. Yep. Say what, Billy Barty? We're getting a micro center too? What? Now that's legit. Billy Barty says we're getting a micro center. I'm eating the rest of my Chinese food. I know it's rude to eat and broadcast on air, but don't tell anybody. Nice. That's huge, Billy Barty. Back to the action. You say donuts? Is it a 150 600 lens? 2 to 6. It's not fair. Mm. 15. You can't, having the larger sensor, you can't have it. Nope. Oh. One more battery. This is the last one. So the other thing I got to do is charge all the batteries. Yeah, or wake up in the middle of the night and switch out the batteries, which is what I sometimes do. It's the life of a struggling streamer. CRJ. All right, everybody. We're approaching 6 o'clock. Welcome, welcome. Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 340. We'll be on the air tomorrow. It says 8 o'clock. I'd like to get here even earlier. So if I can, I will. So we will see how it shakes out. Tim, if what was I going to say? Everybody's so quiet on the chat. I know I was eating. I apologize. Like, come on back. Tim is there. There's Southwest Airlines. Notice how it's getting dark earlier? It's 6 o'clock and the sun's setting. Uh-oh. Got a little buffering action.
Stand by, got a little buffering. No! Out of nowhere, decides not to behave. Jen can't. Jen, that's unfortunate. You can't type with your mouth full. Jen. That's true. I should probably not do that. Come on, I just need your signal for a little longer. Hey, Tim. No worries. British Airways, 24 minutes away. Thank you, Robert. Right now it's a 737-800 for American. Okay, look at this, folks. I don't know if you can see, but look. This guy, Steven, he's got this giant lens. Look at that. He can zoom into the pilot's nostrils, the nose hairs. Look at that. You can kind of see it sticking around the pole. Steven! Trying to get him to turn this way so you guys can see how long it is. It's quite the schnoz. So you can only see the tips of it. Oh, here we go, see? Look at this mamma jamma, giant lens here. You'll be able to see the nostrils, flaring nostrils of the pilots, the rampers, all of it in HD perfection. It's a 200-600 lens, which is, you know, so massive. That's right, Billy Barty. You can see the future with that lens. Yeah, Tim's doing a great job wearing the Pip Hastings t-shirt. That is available at the links below. They're currently on sale. They used to be $100, and now they're just $21.99. Or $23.99 if you get the trademark "Oh Yeah Boy." By the way, this is a true story. The "Oh Yeah Boy," I got at least 3 compliments from people saying, "I really like your t-shirt." I'm like, thank you. I made it myself. I should have told them you can buy one too. I did not invite. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing. You know, I'm going to take a look and see what is departing tomorrow morning.
Oh, Sports Zone. Next Portillo's chocolate shake on the Sports Zone. Sports Zone, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And I will definitely do that. It'll be a celebratory shake. Absolutely. So we are going to try a south side. Hopefully the sun will not burn my equipment to a crisp. Nice max touchdown there. Perfect float action. And thank you again to Sports Zone for that generous contribution.
Right to jail, right away.
No, not that one.
I'm your biggest fan.
There we go.
You might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you. I like it that we're setting the sun earlier. This makes me happy. I like plane spotting at night. E-175 landing here. We've been on the air for 6 hours, and it's plus 6 hours, so a nice long show today. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And our British Airways will be our very last plane for the night. Before I go to bed, wake up early and do it again tomorrow. I am going to target... Well, we got to go around. We got to go around. They were too closely spaced. Looks like they were too closely spaced. I think that brings our go-around streak to like 3 consecutive Phoenix shows. Whoa, Sports Zone, another $5 super chat because Sports Zone is a nice guy. No, no, I'll tell you. First off, Sports Zone, thank you for your contribution.
Good manners are the glue of society.
And Jen, for a go-around, how about this, Huh? So we got Mr. Super Zoom In says that Steven with his 200, 600 lens says one of the landing gear wasn't down. Yeah? Lev wasn't down. Okay. Very interesting. Desert Dove, I am still here. Jen, we're going to go with...
Hello again, everybody.
No, that's not it. How about this one for a go-around? Where is it? Dang it. Oh, I can't find it. Ah, here we go. That for a go-around. All right, so... thanks to Steven, he has a very large lens, and he says perhaps one of the gear wasn't down. The ATC app, my phone's dead. So you... What's that? Oh, okay.
Sports Zone is another $4 super chat, a gentleman and a scholar. Sports Zone, thank you so much.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
So the entry continues. Yeah, we'll find out if it's an emergency. We will, if they do declare an emergency, we will see the ARF people, the ARF being dispatched. You are a gentleman in a scholar sports zone. Thank you very much. So we're going to watch that 737 closely. Steven is on it. So we'll watch for the ARF personnel. If they are going to be dispatched, we should see them very shortly. I have a visual on the 737-800. I can see it, the East Valley. I'm looking personally for any ARF personnel. Where's the ARF station? It's right there. I don't see anything just yet. So that's a good sign, hopefully. I still have a visual on the 737-800. So back to the go around. How about we can either do the Dean scream for a go around, or we can do a gagagoy. Or what about this one? Those are your three choices. All right, we will keep an eye. Yeah, my phone died. So we are keeping a close eye. Steven, Tim, and everybody keeping a close eye on that 737 that reportedly had gear issues. Steven said one of the gear did not look down or locked. I can't confirm that because Steven has a super zoom and my beautiful camera only adequate zoom. So we are keeping a close eye while waiting for British Airways. Desert Dove, Southwest 3553 from Pittsburgh is passing now, so British Airways is right behind her. Thank you, thank you. All right, so, yep. I see... Trying to see where that American went to. All right, I'm gonna hang around until we figure out the American situation. It's probably what he's going to. I've got about 2 hours left on this battery. He may be burning some fuel. Hey, Steven, do you have him on flight radar? Okay. Okay, I see him. All right. I see him. It was an American 737. Where was it coming in from? Sorry, guys, my phone died. Cancun, Mexico. Okay. Cancun, Mexico, huh? Welcome back, Rainy Cajun, feeding the fam. So the American looks like it'll be third behind Southwest, the British Airways A350. Yes, it is. Oh, this is an American. Is this our emergency vehicle? Everything looks copacetic. Are you sure that was the... Is that the one? Was that the one? Okay. All right. So it was before the Southwest. My bad. Apologies. But that was our gear trouble plane that landed with no trouble. I agree that the Brits should keep the 747-400. We used to have one come into Dallas, and now they're switching it to the A350. Sorry for the confusion, but yeah, that was the plane that had issues with the gear that no problems with. Southwest from Pittsburgh, and then British Airways behind that. Thank you, guys. Whoops. All right, British Airways, our last plane of the night, sounding the heavy alert.
This bunch for you.
No, Harry. Harry Carey, no. Whoops. I got eyes on her. Tim. Yeah, Tim's shoulder will have to do, I guess. There is our A350 1000. Big old rest, Rainy Cajun says. Nice. Jen, that's awesome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do things a little bit different tonight. We're going to play Rainy Cajun's composition of our intro and outro music. It is time to go. We'll be back here tomorrow at the latest, 8 o'clock. And maybe even earlier than that. I'm going to try and just shower up, get to bed, see if we can get out here by 7. If not, it'll be like 8, 8:30. So thanks to this guy, Tim Arnold for spotting. Thanks for Steven and his giant lens. I just want to know, is your wife impressed by it? The lens. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning. All right. See you guys.
How's your mother, by the way? This bud's for you.
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my
I
pants.
could have used a little more cowbell.
Right to jail, right away.
I'm your biggest fan.
Hello again, everybody. How's your mother, by the way?
Hi, everybody.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
Holy moly. Wow.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Right to jail, right away.
I'm your biggest fan.
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.